is Landscaping Tuesday. Sorry, Straight Tarot Tuesday. Nothing but tarot cards today. I hope that everyone got the message from yesterday. Yesterday was a message of gentle guidance because, yeah, this is not just for matters of work, ladies and gentlemen. This is also for matters of Mr. Bub going completely psychotic. I rest my case. But anyway, I'm particularly excited about today because it seems like the sense that I'm getting is that yesterday's message of gentle guidance will carry over into today. And that's extremely important, mainly because, how can I put this? It's going to be needed. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. I would like to gently guide these guys off the lawn for at least 15 minutes. But that's going to be a bit of an impossibility. Alright, it sounds like he's farther away. I hope you can hear me over his leaf blower. That's what that was, by the way. It's like they know when I'm filming and they just hang out right there, right outside. Thanks, guys. Anyway. So that message of gentle guidance was for one reason. And the verbiage I was looking for was, we all rise by lifting each other up, not tearing each other down. By the way, have you ever noticed that when you tear someone down, it feels good, but only for a little while? Then you gotta move on to the next thing. Yeah. But when you lift someone else up to your level, doesn't it feel good for a long time? Because you look at that person and you think, I had a hand in that. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So let's get down to it. So we'll start with a significator here. So that's going to be you today. And then we're just going to do mind, body, and spirit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move this. By the way, the tarot cloth is done by a really nice lady by the name of Wendy Williams, who has an Etsy shop called Magic in Your Living Room. And let me tell you, right now, I'm currently working with her on altar cloths, because I do have one, but it has a lot of overhang to it. It's the same size as this. And it has a lot of overhang. I would like it to kind of just fit the top part there. And we're going with the same design, but we're doing one for each season. And I've already gotten a look at spring, which there are 2. And if I remember, I hope I remember, to put them here. If I don't remember, then that's just how it goes, right? Because I always end up editing these things in a hurry, and yeah. So starting with that significator today. Oh, by the way, check out her Etsy shop. It's awesome. We have the Sun. What better card to light the way for others than the sun? The sun illuminates. The sun shows everything. And right now you can tell by the living room here, my living room situation, that I don't have any lights on. It's all natural light. It's all coming in from the windows. It's all very nice. And yes, it is a beautiful day out today. So, mentally, how are you looking? We have an Empress. We have a Hanged One. And we have the World. My goodness, big thoughts today. Big thoughts. So far, we haven't found a single card of Suits as of yet, have we? Now that's quite a thing. Honestly, I've never seen that come up. So this is going to be very big with all these universal powers just popping up. So, with the Sun, we have a question there. And it says, what brings you joy? You know, what is it that lights you up? Because you're going to need that. Now we have 3 more questions behind that. Number 1, with the Empress, what do you need to nurture? What do you need to guide and hold on to encourage? And for that, what do you need to surrender? What do you need to let go of? Because that's what the Hanged One or Hanged Man card is all about. It's what are you letting go of? And finally, we have the World. And the World is, are you seeing the bigger picture? Very important questions to look at and answer today. Because in nurturing things, we have to let go of certain other things. It's very simple, people. If you are a parent, you will know this. In order to raise your kids properly, you got to give up the sort of wild and carefree lifestyle. You have to care for something. You have to care for the child now, right? And as a parent, you never stop, do you? And sometimes we miss those things that we kind of let go of, but we let go of those things because they're necessary. We let go of those things because we know that we will have someone that may make the differences we didn't. We can teach our mistakes to someone else, and that will save them the trouble and the headache of making it themselves. And then with the World, you may be playing a small part in all of this, but your part does not have to be huge. It doesn't have to be the starring role. It just has to be the part that's played, because if you play that part, guess what? Someone else can play theirs. Now, let's get into the body. How's that looking? We have a Knight of Wands, an Ace of Cups. So we're exploring some new emotions there. And a Four of Cups. Are we battling a little apathy? Because if you look, now that Knight of Wands is definite creative energy, very quick moving, but also a little, how can I put this, not naive, but a little sort of that teenage creativity. We kind of think our ideas are the greatest in the world, and we want to rush them right into where we think they should be. We do have a couple things though. That Four of Cups, we are definitely seeing some apathy there. If you notice, that cup is being held out to the lady in this photo, but she just doesn't seem interested. But there's that, it's the same cup. Same cup that's being handed over to her. Are we seeing past our, are we giving up? Kind of feeling like we might give up on something? Well, let me share a little story with you. Very, very long time ago. I'm going to kind of paraphrase and cut to the quick of it, that way we don't take up too much time, but there was once a man who decided he was going to build a business. And in this business, he created a beverage. The first time it ran, it failed. Second time, failed. Third, failed. Fifth, failed. Sixth time, it failed, and he gave up. He walked away from it. He was like, nope, I've given it 6 attempts, and man, look, if at first you don't succeed, skydiving ain't for you. But someone else took that idea, and upon releasing it, it was a wild success, and it still carries on today. It's called 7-Up for a reason. Just when we're ready to give up, just when we experience that kind of teenage letdown, right? Just when we're ready to give up, that new opportunity comes along. You might want to take it. Okay? Now in the spiritual, we have an Ace of Swords, so new thoughts, new opportunities for new thinking. We have awakenings, holy crap, I was afraid of that. We have a 9 of Wands. Wow, Ace of Swords. I love when that card comes up because it's not about conflict. That's all about, new ways of thinking. And these are breakthroughs. This is your moment of clarity. So we're starting to see things a little more clearly and leading right into this Awakenings card, which the Awakenings card, I've been listening to Letters to a Starseed quite a bit, and Rebecca Campbell has really made a point of these awakenings. But the Awakening card says, what are you being called to do? Because right now the general theme of it is you can see the light at last. You can understand the consequences of past actions. And this is a time of reckoning. And let me tell you something about awakenings. They're messy. And they never stop. Not for any reason. You will experience this. Once you experience it once, you will experience it for the rest of your life. But here's the thing. It's time to forgive and let go. And finally, that 9 of Wands. That 9 of Wands is some pretty, that's an abundance of creativity, isn't it? What this is, though, it's a bit of a setback. And some people are going to be experiencing that. But guess what? Be the one who encourages those people feeling those setbacks. If it's you today, you need to know that this is just the little setback before the big finale. Ladies and gentlemen, They didn't come up just at random. Today this reading is big. You are going to be part of a much bigger picture. You're going to see things today moving forward that you have not seen before. But you are here and you are prepared for it. It doesn't matter whether you've only been in it a couple weeks. It doesn't matter whether you've been in it a couple months, a couple of years, a couple of decades, more than 2 decades. It does not matter at this point. The point is, you have awakened to something greater, and that's why you're here. You can do the same thing. You can do all the stuff I'm doing right now. You can do it too, but you have to believe. You have to be ready and willing to take this and step outside your door and put it into practice. Not because I said it, but if it resonated with you, there's a reason. And I can tell you for all certainty here, there are days where it is hard for me to pull out the positivity and say, hello world, I've come to help. Where do you need an extra pair of hands? There are days where I don't want to step outside the door at all. I want to stay right here where I'm comfortable doing these videos for you and with you. Just me, you, a cup of tea and some cards. Because I'm not going to lie, that's comfortable. But we all know that that cannot be the case each and every day. These messages come to us for a reason, and we need to be taking them out. We need to be taking them out that front door. Try to be the bright spot in someone's day. Try to be the guide. Try to be the one who says, hey, it's okay. So you fucked up. Who cares? In 100 years it's not going to matter. What is going to matter is, will you do it again? No? Good. Okay. Let's move on. Let's just keep it moving, okay? That's going to be key to a better world. Right then and there. Some people you're not going to be able to reach. And right now I'm telling you, that matters. Your nurturing matters. Let me sum this up. In order to light the way for others, you're going to have to nurture some things, you're going to have to let some things go, and you're going to have to see a very, very much larger picture. You're not going to be able to act as quickly as you would like. And right now, if you're feeling a little apathetic, now's the time to stop. Stop getting in your own way. There are new thoughts forming in your mind right now. There are new feelings, new emotions. You're beginning to wake up to things that you never thought would be possible. That veil is getting thinner and thinner by the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the veil between this world and the next in this month always gets thinner and thinner by the day. And now is the time to communicate. Now is the time to reach across. Yeah, some people are going to see this as a major setback. But guess what? The arrow doesn't fly without being pulled back, does it? And that's the summary. I sure hope this resonated with you, because to me this looks like a beautiful day. It really does. I hope it looks that way for you too. And whatever it is you took from this, if you took anything at all, I hope you carry it out there, and I hope you do some good with it. Just remember, it is not your job to save the world. It's just your job to root yourself firmly in the ground, speak the truth, and leave it at that. Fact and evidence will always stand. Truth will always stand. You can cover it up, you can sweep it under the rug, you can try and even deny it, sticking your fingers in your ears going, nah, 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 I can't hear you. But that does not change the fact that it's still there. I love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Do what lights you up. And as always, shine on. Oh, hi again. Are you out to find that beauty in the world? Time to let go of that fear, huh? You know, fear can stand for us, it's an acronym, isn't it? It can stand for face everything and rise, or fuck everything and run. But that choice is yours. You know, earlier I said, it's not your job to save the world. It's not. Take that weight off your shoulders. Let go of that. Just let go of it. You know what your job is? You. Reckon you ought not try saving the world. Just gonna stress yourself out. You're gonna chase it with about 50 feet of hose pipe. Love that movie. Rather a bleak movie, but a good one. Ain't got no gas in it. Anyway. I don't know. It's an important thing. Letting go of fear and all that negativity. All that's going to do is drag you down. Holding on to all that negativity. All that disgust and hatred for someone else, or maybe even a group. You know what that's going to do? Well, that's like drinking poison, hoping the other person will die. There we go. You know why I really picked this up? As all four elements. Equally in balance, harmonious. You got earth, you got air, you got fire, got water. The four directions in the spiral dance. You dance clockwise when you want to do something, or you want to manifest something. You dance counterclockwise when you want to, do away with it. That's what the spiral dance is. Anyway, come hang out with me on social media. I don't know, bring your friends. By the way, did you know that we broke triple digits across all platforms again? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You guys really, really do wonders for this channel. I'll tell you what. Let's just keep this, oh Let's keep Bub in check, shall we? Anyway. Oh, I do have one more thing for you. Let me close this out with the following. There was a sculptor who ordered a very large and heavy stone. And he spent months, days, even weeks chipping away at the stone, just, beating on it, carving on it, sanding it, grinding away at it, until one day he unveiled it to the world, this beautiful, beautiful sculpture. And someone asked him, "How did you do that?" They said, "How did I do what?" They said, "How did you create this beautiful sculpture?" And the sculptor looked at it and he said, "I didn't." He said, "The sculpture was always there. I just had to clear away the rough edges." Now, bonus points to anyone who can tell me what that quote was from without looking it up. But it does have to go with coming full circle. And I'll ask you the same thing. The character in the movie, and that's from a movie, told that story to another character. And I'll use his quote when I ask you, when are you going to come full circle? That's it. I just want to leave you with that. Have a great day.